Alright, hey, what's up guys? It's Slikk here. I'm back again with another video, and this one I'm going to be talking about my Arkham Asylum live stream that I'm doing on October 31st. So I imagine many of you know now that I do plan on doing a full walkthrough of Arkham Asylum and Arkham City that includes getting all of the Riddler trophies. We're going to see if that, comes to fruition or not. We're just going to have to wait and see. But that's the plan. I want to do it, and if I don't do it in the walkthrough, I will do it off camera. But I think, you guys might enjoy watching me struggle trying to get the Riddler trophies. I've never gotten them before, so it's not like, in Arkham Knight right now, I could make a new game and sort of run through them just because I've done them once before and I can sort of remember it. Even if I did do them, for Arkham Asylum, that's like 7 years ago, man. I don't remember that. And when I replayed Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, which I did before Arkham Knight came out, I didn't go for the damn Riddler trophies. I just wanted to play the story, right? So I've never gotten all of them before. Arkham City's got like 400 of them, so that's going to be ridiculous. I'm going to try to do that, though. But point is, I want to do a live stream on Halloween playing Batman Arkham Asylum. I think it is the perfect Halloween game, and there's exactly a point that I want to pick it off at. I want to stream for about 2 hours, and, including some of the Scarecrow stuff, and also the actual Crime Alley scene in Arkham Asylum, the flashback scene. I don't want to go too far into it in case you sort of want to go into it with a fresh memory and don't want to recall, what happened in the game. There might be things you forget. I know I certainly have forgotten some things, even though I just played it a year ago. Like Dr. Penelope Young, how exactly she fits into the story, and I can sort of vaguely remember certain, like, plot lines towards the middle of the game, but also sort of can't, so I'm not going to go up looking at gameplay or anything like that before Arkham Asylum comes back out, because I want to re-experience it, you know what I mean? This is my favorite time of year, and when I think of Arkham, actually, I do think about, this time of year, like October, and that sort of thing. I guess some people might think of, like, when it's really cold in, like, December or something like that, but I don't know. I've always played Arkham Asylum on Halloween day, or night, actually, usually night. And, yeah, I don't do trick-or-treating, any of that kind of shit. So, you guys might not be able to watch just because, some of you might do that sort of thing. All that go outside and stuff like that, I don't do too much of that. I'm basically like a vampire. My skin sort of glistens in the sun, so I don't like going outside too much. But, in terms of Arkham Asylum, I am going to be playing it on October 31st at night. Let me know what times you guys would like me to do, and if you do have those plans, I just want to sort of get a gauge of it. Because, I do want it to be a little bit more of like an event stream than usually I'm just like, hey guys, I'm streaming. I just tweet out and then I tweet out the link. And it always amazes me when like 300 people will show up, you know what I mean? Just like with no notice or anything like that. So, if you can't see it live, of course, totally understand. I'll have it up in a VOD. But yeah, I want to play Batman Arkham Asylum. I won't play City. But to me, it's just the perfect game for it on Halloween. It reminds me of Halloween, actually playing the game, because I've just conditioned my mind such that every Halloween, it was like a tradition, honestly. Since 2009, I just played the game on Halloween, just sometimes more than others. And, yeah, let me know exactly what you want to see, if there's anything in particular, and, other than just going through the story, which I do plan to do. And I think that's going to be really, really fun. As per my walkthroughs, I did make a video that wasn't all that informative going over it. On October 18th, when Batman Return to Arkham comes out, I will be starting with Batman Arkham Asylum. You will see part 1 uploaded on my channel. Actually, the week that the game comes out, I do not have class the entire week. So I'm going to be uploading a lot, and you guys, get ready for it, because, that month, towards the end of October, youtube.com/slickmoff, I sort of tweeted earlier today, is going to turn into a Let's Play channel. Temporarily, it's not going to stay that way, because that's not really my thing. I don't play other games besides superhero games and Call of Duty, so I'm not going to play other games. And, I know a lot of you guys are into other games, and you ask me about them. Like, are you gonna play the one with the dog, that's the dog dragon one, like the Last Guardian, I think it's called, and see, I don't even know. And people get really excited for these things, and that's great, and that's awesome, but, at this point, I've sort of solidified my YouTube channel as being around superhero video games, so, I feel almost like a responsibility to immerse, sort of drown myself in that, right, and try to become as knowledgeable as I can about these things. And I mean, I really do play Batman Arkham Knight every single week. I've done so since the game came out. So but it's also important to stay passionate about it, right? And if you're a YouTuber and you're not passionate about what you're doing, then it's going to feel pretty miserable. And I've not really ever been in that case. Maybe towards like the end of when I was doing Call of Duty videos before I quit. But, you know, for the superhero video game stuff, it's all very fun to me. And if there's a video topic idea that's you know, is in the context of what my channel's about, but I don't want to do it, I start the commentary, and I can just sort of feel in myself that I'm not enthusiastic. You know, of course, my commentary, I try to have a very enthusiastic, lively commentary style, but the idea is that it's not fake. You know what I mean? You don't want that to be artificial. You want that to feel very natural. And if I do have to, you know, if I'm not all that excited about the topic that I'm talking about, I just won't record that day. And I try to upload every single day, but if I don't, I probably tried to make a video, but it's just not on something that I want to do. To try again tomorrow and, you know, get a topic that I look forward to talking about and I'm going to have fun covering. Because YouTube, it's all about fun. And if you're not in it for fun, then, you know, I think that definitely YouTube can become a career for you, but only if the fun's there first and the fun retains throughout. Because it's unlike other careers, it's unrelenting, man. There's no salary. You know, you can go to work every day at a job that you hate, but you know you're going to get paid for it, generally speaking. I guess there's some commission jobs. YouTube, it's just like 1 month. I mean, you know, I haven't experienced this because my channel's not big enough, but I mean, I can see other channels. These channels are making like freaking bank 1 month, you know what I mean? Just like insane amounts of money. And then, you know, these channels with a few 100,000 subscribers or more, and then there's the next month, it just disappears. You know what I mean? And the fan base, you almost like don't have a subscriber base there for you. They're just there for, I guess, like a certain type of video or, I don't know, certain type of content. And if you don't do that all the time. And, you know, this is something that I've always tried to make sure that, you know, I feel like I personally have, in my experience, a subscriber base that is just very, you know, loyal is not the right word. You're not like, you know, little doggies waiting for me to upload videos to, you know, your subscription box or whatever, and not all faithful to me or anything like that. But I do feel like my subscribers respect and appreciate that, you know, I really do enjoy doing what I do, and I really appreciate my subscribers for checking out, you know, all my videos and stuff like that, even if it's maybe not on a video topic that particularly, you know, they were all into beforehand or whatever. And I do worry about being molded into a category like superhero video games and then one day becoming disinterested in that. I don't think that's going to happen, truthfully, at least not for like at least 5 years, just because with how many superhero video games are coming out, and they're so good nowadays. I mean, even games that are considered like flops, quote unquote, by today's standards, like Arkham Origins, are just really great games, if we're going to be truthful about it here. And, you know, I do always worry about that. And, you know, is there times where sometimes I wish I could do videos, you know, like I could do like a Call of Duty video or whatever. And I know I can't because I wouldn't get any views because all my subscribers are superhero video game, you know, viewers or whatever, or into DC Comics and stuff like that. Yeah, there's from time to time, but like once in a blue moon. Large in part, I don't wake up and I'm like, oh, I really want to make a video about blank today. I really wish I had a politics channel. I really wish I had this or that. I'm really happy that I have the channel that I have, and it wasn't easy when I had a Call of Duty channel, 15,000 Call of Duty subscribers, okay, and I wanted to make Batman Arkham videos. I just said it like the YouTube channel, not the YouTube channel Batman Arkham videos. When I wanted to make videos about Batman Arkham, it didn't. I had a video initially that did very well because I stole Salvage 1009's thumbnail and it was a bomb thumbnail. But large in part, people, you know, they're like, where's the COD videos and that sort of thing. And, you know, you lose a lot of subscribers. You gain a lot of inactive subscribers. You're not really gaining anything. You're just inactive, not watching your videos. And, you know, you sort of have to just grind it out a little bit. And that's what I did for many, many months, uploading every single day Batman Arkham Knight content and sort of building a subscriber base. And now that I have, or had, a big subscriber base for Arkham Knight, start making videos on Batman the Telltale series and Injustice. And Injustice is a topic that I'm going to have to, I feel, grind out in that same sort of way and just make videos for regularly and try to build a fan base, because I do have a very large Batman Arkham fan base. A lot of my subscribers found me for Batman Arkham Knight, but that does not necessarily mean that my fan base is all that into Injustice. I think that a lot of them are, but a lot of them are not. A lot of them are just interested in Arkham and not so much, you know, Injustice, and that's totally fair, you know what I mean? I never found Injustice before Injustice 2 was announced, so I get it. It's not, you know, it's one of those things where I'm not like, oh, you need to watch all my videos, and if you don't, you are a freaking, whatever. You're not a loyal subscriber. It's not like that. But, of course, there is from time to time where, like, I'll watch a TV show on a superhero show, or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I could make a video on that. Don't know how well it would do or if it would really interest my subscribers. So in that sense, sometimes there is that sort of desire. But large in part, every day there's a video that I'm making, and I cannot be more grateful that I'm in the category of videos that I'm making. And I'm just so thankful I jumped ship from Call of Duty. God damn, that is a toxic cesspool of a fucking disaster the Call of Duty world is. I mean, seriously, I just cannot believe what has happened to that. When I was watching X-Jaws, and he was giving me tips and tricks of how to drop 50 kills and 1 death on Scrapyard, and now I look at it and it's fucking just cancer. I mean, it is unbelievable. So anyway, and also, I mean, a huge benefit of doing superhero video games is that it's not so overpopulated with content creators like Call of Duty is. And I'm not saying that if you want to make Call of Duty videos, you shouldn't just because other YouTubers are doing it. But you really have to find a niche market. But in this, realm that I make videos on, it's not competitive at all. I don't feel any sense of competition with other YouTubers. And of course I did in Call of Duty, because if you want to make a Call of Duty video on a news topic, somebody else has already made it. A million times over, or somebody else has already done the theory that you want to cover. Not necessarily the case in the genre of YouTube that I do, and also if other YouTubers have done it, it's not like competitive in that way. I can't really describe it. You just have to sort of get the vibe of it, and it's just not a competitive thing. It's not like, oh, I need to get this out right away, and I got to beat this YouTuber or that YouTuber to do it, and it just doesn't feel that way in this community. And that's a good thing. It really is a good thing, because at that point, if you're worried about that sort of crap, and when, if you can get views on this video or that video, or if this is viable or not, and then you're not having fun. You're uploading a video for that reason other than to have fun with the video. So what's the title of this video? Okay, I'm live streaming Batman Arkham Asylum on October 31st. I'll see you guys there. Let me know what times you want to see it. But yeah, I sort of went off a tangent there, but I do think it's very important for you guys to understand that I really genuinely appreciate you guys. And it's just like in the last few months, over 1 million video views in the last few months. That is insane. I cannot even comprehend that. And yes, you have recurring viewers, and there's a lot of you guys out there that watch every single video, and that is just insane. That is so appreciative. And truthfully, some YouTubers won't tell you this, but that's who you make your videos for. At least that's who I make videos for. Some YouTubers, I guess, make videos for, like, what can get them, most search results or what have you. But all I can say is I make videos, and I try to target them as much as possible to the people in that group that, like, regularly watch my content, that are into, like, Injustice. They like Spider-Man PS4, and they're intrigued about that. And that's another topic, because some people don't have a PS4, and that's why they're not interested in it. That's not the point. But, people that are interested in, like, a lot of the videos that I make, that's who I make videos for. I think about the person that comments in every video, but it's not only about them too. You have to worry, you have to be considerate of all your subscribers, and you can't have this attitude of, oh, how dare they not watch this video or that video, or they only watch my videos on this. And admittedly, you might have subconscious feelings about that, and maybe I did in the past, but I don't have those anymore, now. And you just have to be so appreciative. I am so appreciative of all of the support that I get and all the people that watch my videos. I'm so appreciative that somebody right now is listening to me ramble about nonsense for 14 minutes. That's insane to me too. That essentially I've built enough credibility somehow, some way, I don't know how, for somebody to listen to me ramble about this. I think that's crazy. Surely somebody's listening at this point, and I think that's just remarkable. And now a lot of people might have clicked off by now. I don't blame them. But you get the point. As a content creator, it's really humbling, because there was a point when I was a YouTuber, and I would get 2 comments every video, and all that I wanted, making those Modern Warfare 3 videos, all that I wanted was interaction on my videos, for people to give me feedback, but not just like constructive criticism, like actually talk about the content. In that case, it was tips and tricks of how to, fucking murk kids on, whatever Modern Warfare 3 map. I can't even think of one, Dome. But, now it's about Batman and Superman and, Batman Arkham and Injustice and Spider-Man PS4 and Batman the Telltale series. And that's really cool. That is so insane to be at that point where I look at the comments and it's not a toxic cesspool of little, kids that are, making sex jokes every single other comment like Call of Duty videos are nowadays. But it's people actually talking about the topic of the video that I'm passionate about, that I want to get across in the video, and other people are sharing that passion in the comments. That is insane to me as well. And that there's virtually no negativity. And I look at my average subscriber age, it's 16 years old. And I have subscribers that are 10, 11 years old, but they don't act like it. Not in the slightest. Not even close. And I can tell when I make a video, like on Spider-Man PS4, that the majority of the audience is not my subscribers, because they don't act the way that my subscribers usually do. Again, toxicity and just, childish stuff, just stupid stuff. And I have subscribers that are 11 years old, and they don't act like that. They don't leave those type of comments. And maybe they do on other YouTubers' videos. I don't know. But I just can't even express to you guys how thankful I am that I'm in the position that I am. And I do mean this genuinely. I wasn't planning on talking about this in this video, obviously. But that I'm in the position that I am where I can make videos about the content and the topics that I love on a regular basis, and people will listen. Not only just people, but literally hundreds of thousands of people. Hundreds of thousands. That is absurd. That makes no sense to me. That's bonkers. I don't comprehend that. And that will never, I don't think, not be weird to me. Because, I guess, like, if you do YouTube for long enough, you look at 1 million views, and you're like, I had 3 million views last month. That's not that many. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane that 1 million different views, maybe from a few 100,000 people watch your videos, but you basically normalize that many people watching your videos. So then if you get a little bit less, that's not cool anymore. That's like, wow, I didn't get that many views this month. I only got 1 million views. What do you mean only 1 million views? What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. You only got 1 million views. Okay, you got 2 million views last month. But that's an insane amount of views. I mean, I look at the watch time. I went to my analytics. I looked at the watch time of just my channel in total. How many minutes and hours have people spent watching my videos? It is literally the lifetimes of multiple human beings. So, like, if I were to live... So, think about somebody living out their entire life watching only Slikk videos. That's it. 76 years. Like, multiple lives. People living their entire life watching only my videos. That is how much watch time I have. I'm looking at it this far. October 1st, October 9th. Over 1 million minutes of people watching my videos. Over 1 million minutes. And hundreds of thousands of people have clicked on my videos. That's absurd. That doesn't make any sense. I don't get that. I really don't. I don't comprehend it. Because I went to a high school of 2,000 people, and I look at the hallway that goes on forever and ever and ever with 400 people in it, and I was like, and you're like, that's a lot of people. This is a shit ton of people. And I think about 1 million people. I mean, once again, you have recurring viewers, so a few 100,000? Not even that many people live in my city. I mean, oh my God, it's insane. And I'm just so humbled by it. I hope that you can recognize it just in my voice. And I don't want to be a YouTuber that takes that for granted. That's like, oh, I only got 700,000 views this month. Wow. That's it? I don't want to be that YouTuber that's like, that takes for granted my subscribers. That wants them, that's like, oh, my subscribers are just, oh my gosh, they're so ungrateful. I do all this work for them and they don't watch this video I put so much time into. Why don't my subscribers like this type of video? They really should, because I put so much work into it. That's a terrible mentality to have. That is looking at your subscribers. What can your subscribers give to you? And that's not the way this YouTube thing works. We're working for you. I'm working for you. But I'm having fun while doing it. That's important, right? And I do it. I would do it for free, of course. I have ads on my videos such that I don't have to work 40 hours a week on another job. I work 20 at my part-time job, and I work well over 20 hours a week doing YouTube, looking at comments. And I just hope people recognize that I do what I do, and I try to upload every single day, and I spend, each day, and as soon as I get home, the first thing I look forward to doing in my night is reading every single comment that I got that day while I was away, and reading all of the comments and trying to respond to as many as I can. The reason that I do that is, one, because I just love what I do so much, and second, because I care genuinely about my subscribers, and I really consider many of you guys friends. I'm not going to say I have 50,000 friends, because that would probably not be true, and you guys are like, I'm not your friend, Slikk Moth. I just watch your videos, so I'm not trying to, make any blanket statements there, but many of you, I know your YouTube name. You've been around here for a long time. I recognize you. Not only do I know your YouTube name, I know your real name in real life, and I might have played a game with you once or twice in the past. And, I guess just the point of this video now at this point is just to say thank you genuinely, and you can't understand how appreciative I am unless you understand that 13-year-old boy watching an XJaws video that was just in awe at what he was doing, was just looked up to him as the biggest role model in the world, but not because he was good at Call of Duty, for so many different reasons. And I really do feel, and this is what gets me, is I feel like I've accomplished what I set out to do on YouTube. I mean, I'm not done yet. I still have more to do, and I have still so many more goals and things that, I want to do on YouTube. It's just like I feel like I've accomplished all that I ever wanted to on YouTube. And the dreams that I had when I was that young, when I was a 13-year-old kid, and I asked my mom for a HavoK HD PVR and a Logitech $30 microphone from Walmart to make my first ever video. And I just look back on that, and I made my first video, and it got 4 views and no comments, and all 3 of the views were my friends from school. And even though it was always a dream, I never thought I would be where I am today. I just never thought that I had what it took to get 100 subscribers. And it's just insane. So anyway, guys, this video drifted so far from what I want to talk about. And, I'm kind of emotional right now. I'm not going to cry or anything like that. But, I just, once again, just thinking back to when I was freaking 12. And I dreamed of the day where I got 50 subscribers, and I'm about to hit 50,000. It's just a powerful memory to me, and I just can't believe it. I'm so thankful and appreciative for each and every one of you that hit the subscribe button, and I can't say that enough. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you're looking forward to my walkthroughs of Batman Return to Arkham, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys once again so much.